Most restoration contractors waste thousands of dollars on marketing efforts that never pan out. From Google Guaranteed or LSA to pay-per-click to pay-per-call to marketing agencies, how do you really know what really works? There's so many different options out there. Well, in this video, we're going to break it all down. I'm going to go over the different options. What are the things that are out there and what is the ROI that you could and should expect? And as somebody that has spent six figures on advertising and made millions of dollars from that, I promise you I can share with you what I've learned. Not only that, I've got guys all over the country that are doing the exact same thing and getting similar results. Here's the deal. If you own a restoration company and you want to know more about getting an ROI on your marketing efforts, you do not want to miss this video. Let's go. All right, guys, so as we get started, do me a big favor. Drop a like down below and give me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. It helps the algorithm show the video to more people, and that's my ask of you. Now, in this video today, we're going to break this thing down into three different parts. First part, we'll talk about internet marketing, like SEO, pay-per-click, pay-per-call. We'll go over the different types that are out there. And then secondly, we're going to go over some referral marketing things about plumbers and agents, building relationships with them. And then thirdly, we're going to talk about how to stack those things all together. In this video, I'll be showing you what will give you the fastest jobs versus what will give you the best jobs. Because believe it or not, the best things aren't always the fastest things. And you need a blend of the two. Sometimes you need an immediate ROI, but sometimes you're going to want better jobs. And we're going to cover all that in this video. By the end, I think you'll have a good understanding where should you spend your first dollar. And then once you got critical mass, you've got some revenue coming in, I'll show you how to transition to the stuff that will give you the best return or what I think you will enjoy the most spending the money on it. No further ado, let's hop in.
So today we're going to talk about the truth about restoration marketing and how you can truly get a good ROI on your investment. So if you're a restoration contractor and you're thinking about spending money on advertising, what's the best way? What's the best channel? What gets the best ROI? This video is for you. Okay. So first off, let's talk about some of the different channels that you can get for marketing. Okay. So you can do internet marketing, and that would cover a handful of things such as pay-per-call advertising. That will also include Google LSA, Google Guaranteed. That can also include SEO, search engine optimization. And then we've got traditional Google ads, right? Like a marketing agency might do. So that we put that in the internet bucket. All right. And then the second bucket that I'd probably put things into has more to do with like a traditional, like a referral base, right? Like trying to build relationships with plumbers or insurance agents, et cetera. Okay. So we basically got internet, we've got plumbers, we've got agents. Those are essentially the trifecta in marketing for water damage restoration. Okay. And so what I want to be able to do is much like we've got a very simple method in growing and building $1 million truck in restoration. Can y'all hear that thunder and lightning? It's another rainy afternoon out here in Florida. It rains every afternoon here. But what I want to be able to do is simplify the marketing so you can separate the smoke from the fire. Okay. So, and that'll go back to like, I want to keep it simple like our 1-3-6 method, how you build $1 million truck with just 3 jobs a week. That's how I want to do this for your marketing. Okay. So let's just start off with the top, with internet marketing. Okay. The first thing that I will dive into is SEO, search engine optimization. For restoration, what does that really mean? What type of restoration jobs are you trying to get? If you're trying to get mold jobs, then I think SEO probably has got some value there. If you're trying to get water damage jobs, SEO doesn't carry value there. Nobody reads a blog to decide who they're going to call for their water damage. Okay. Mold, maybe so. I doubt it's going to happen for fire either. Fire is probably more of a relationship thing. So I would say like, traditional SEO is for businesses other than restoration, water damage restoration. SEO might be great for a business like mine, right? Like where I coach you guys. But even that, I don't spend any money on SEO. So like, why? Partly because I would tell you this, you can find better channels. For me, one of my channels is social media. So, I don't spend money on SEO. If you were, again, for mold damage, maybe, but I still think there's better ROIs than SEO. Now, I will throw a caveat out there. There are marketing agencies that sell SEO services, and I think they probably just poorly position themselves because what they really do is they do Google Maps optimization and they call it SEO. And I guess that's a way to probably think about it. But like, in my view, SEO, the blog optimization is dead. Okay. And there is a new thing where you can optimize your Google Maps listing. And I would call that maps marketing. Okay. That is a worthy endeavor. But that being said, you need to have a reasonable number of Google reviews as well, because you got to be visible, number one, and shiny, number two. And so if they see you and you don't have good Google reviews, Google will suppress you. Okay. So you need to have equal or more Google reviews than the big brands that are already appearing in the Google Map 3-pack. Okay. But so as we drift away from SEO, Google Maps marketing, that's probably a worthy endeavor, but I don't know if you need to go hire somebody for that necessarily right now. It just kind of depends. It's a longer play. It's a better way to describe it. What I would say is the Google Map stuff I would probably do after I've stabilized my marketing efforts, meaning I've got steady jobs coming in from referrals, probably from agents or plumbers. And y'all already know which one I like better, but I'll tell you at the end of the video either way. But I would probably do the SEO stuff after a year of having that all going. And the reason why is because you want to be able to get your Google reviews up, number one, and it's just a longer play. And even if you go invest $10,000, $15,000 in that right now, it's going to take 6, 7, 8 months, up to 12 months to really start seeing the results of that. Okay. So it takes a little longer. And that's what I'm telling you. It takes longer to get an ROI. So that's the thing about it. It's a good long-term play.
Hey guys, real quick, in case you didn't know, I help people just like you grow and scale your water damage restoration business. If you are interested in me helping you grow and scale your company, go to workwithshane.com. We hop on a 15-minute call to see if we're a good fit. Workwithshane.com. Now, let's go back to the video.
Let's talk about the fastest thing. The fastest thing is probably going to be your pay-per-call stuff, okay? Just straight up your pay-per-call stuff. They either have a spot available in your market or they don't. And if they do, and it's an acceptable amount, then you can turn it on and boom, you've got a chance to get leads, got a chance to get jobs. That's probably the fastest. I would not say they're the best. The craziest customers you will get will come from your pay-per-call stuff, but the biggest job you will ever get will come from the internet after hours. The biggest water damage jobs you will ever get will come from the internet after hours, okay? But pay-per-call is the fastest stuff. I always tell everybody that that's kind of like your junk food, okay? It's like eating Butterfinger and popcorn. It's not something you want to do long-term, but if you need some quick calories, you can probably land some jobs there. Again, the clients are crazy. It's hard to close the jobs because the people don't know who you are. A lot of them thought they were calling ServPro. But again, some of them don't care because they're standing in water. And so for that reason, pay-per-call is probably the fastest. Okay. Now let's talk about marketing agencies. Here's the deal about marketing agencies, man. And you know what? I'm not trying to throw shade on them because I'm telling them, I'm going to say the bigger problem with working with marketing agencies is probably you guys. It's probably you. All right. And here's the problem. You don't have good, clear attribution, okay, on where all your calls come from. And if you're not using a call tracking system and you're not using Whisper call tracking and you're not using a call intake form, the people in your office, because even if you're answering the phone, you're not going to remember over a 30 and 60 day period what comes from where. Not when you're doing any reasonable volume, okay? So here's the issue. If you tie one job to the wrong source, you could be allocating a $20,000 job to something other than what it came from. And that all goes back to having muddy or messy attribution. Okay. So here's what I'll say. A lot of the market agencies probably do generate more leads for you than you realize. But if you just miss one or two, when you look at it on paper, it won't feel like you got an ROI, and you might actually have gotten an ROI. So let's flip this back on the marketing agency. The problem with the marketing agency is this. They don't give you the tools and mandate that you use those tools so they can completely, without a doubt, prove that these jobs came from them. And they don't tie directly into your software, so they don't know. They don't see your customers. They should go check your QuickBooks and listen to the calls. So that's on them, okay? But the other problem was this. With marketing agencies, it's going to take 3 months. It's going to take 3 months. And from some of the guys that I've heard out right now that are pitching their marketing platform, I'm not going to mention any names because I don't know any of the guys personally, and I can't speak to them one way or the other because most of the guys that are pitching these new things right now, I didn't use personally, so I don't want to speak about them. Okay. But here's what I'll tell you. Their programs, their offers in many cases they want you to commit to 3 months or 4 months, and they want you to spend somewhere between $15,000 and $20,000 guaranteed. Okay. And so here's all I'm telling you. What they're probably doing in that is they're probably buying $4,000 a month of leads. So 4 times 3 is 12. They're probably not even doing that. They're probably buying $3,000 a month for 3 months. So you're at $9,000. And if they're charging you 15, they're going to spend the other 6. Y'all making me do math again. And that's going to be their fee. Okay. And here's the issue with that. You got to wait 90 days to find out. You got to wait 90 days to find out. And some of the guys are good. Some of the guys are bad. And it goes back to this. If you stick with any one of them long enough, you're going to break even or make a little money. But who wants to break even on $15,000 or $20,000? You know, not me. You know what I'm saying? And so here's what I would tell you about AdWords. If you have proper attribution, you use a proper intake form, okay, and you've got the proper stuff in place, I'm fine with it. But I'm going to tell you again, when I'm like advising my clients, here's what I teach them. Okay. The fastest is the pay-per call. We do the pay-per call first. And here's what I would recommend. After you do the pay-per call, then I would tell you to replace that revenue from the pay-per call with word of mouth referrals. Okay. Why? Because everybody likes to do business with someone that was referred to them. Like everybody knows a word of mouth referral is the best and the warmest. And the internet is not that. Okay. But you can get that from a plumber and you can get that from an agent. So a word of mouth referral. So I think phase 1, critical mass, you should do that from pay-per-call stuff if you have that ability. And then phase 2, replace that revenue of critical mass with word of mouth referrals. Okay. And then phase 3, then you can bolt some internet stuff in there. Phase 1, you can hit that in 30 days, bro. 30 days. You can easily do it. You can master word of mouth referrals. We teach plumbers specifically, but I can teach you how to master plumbers in 60 days. In 60 days, dog, straight up. Pretty simple. The only reason why some of the people don't do it is because a lot of people will buy a gym membership and not go to the gym. A lot of people, I don't know, I can't say this truly. A lot of people might buy steroids and not take them, or maybe they will take them, but I don't know. I didn't do steroids, but I do know a lot of people that bought gym memberships and just don't go. And it's really hard to get the benefit when you don't put in the work. Does that make sense? And so that's the biggest thing that I can tell you. Once you're actually doing it, it's just like anything else. It doesn't take 60 days to learn how to swim. You know, you're either going to your swimming lessons or you're not, and you're either doing the work or you're not. Okay. And you're either swimming or drowned within 60 days.
Guys, if you didn't already know, the 2 biggest problems you're going to have in owning a restoration company are this. Number 1, getting consistent water damage jobs coming in the door. Number 2, getting paid what you're worth for those water damage jobs. For that reason, I'm addressing both those problems with these videos to my left or right. On one side, it's about getting jobs. On the other side, it's about getting paid. Go over there, click the link. I'll see you in the next video.